Pile one, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Michelle. We're back with another specific person pick a card reading. So whoever you have on your mind, okay, I am going to gear it more towards romantic connections, but just put it wherever you see fit. I have a feeling these are going to be they're not going to be that long. As you can see from the title of the video, it's going to be about why did you get stood up. Okay, so this is a specific situation where you had plans with someone and they ghosted. They did a no call, no show. It's like you had plans and they just didn't show up. They didn't call, didn't give an explanation or nothing. Okay, for some of you it may be like they did cancel and let you know that they weren't going to be able to show up, but maybe you're wanting to know, like, why did they cancel last minute or something like that. But basically it's a why did I get stood up kind of a pick a card reading. Okay, why did your person stand you up? So that's what we're going to do. So keep in mind, you guys, this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave behind anything that doesn't. If you want to book a personal reading with me where, especially if it's with this topic, if you want to know specifically and tap into the energy of you and your person and why they didn't show up or why did they cancel last minute, just check the description box below you can even get like a 3 questions reading if you've got more than one question pertaining to why you got stood up, and it's only like $25. Okay, just check the description box below. I have several different kinds of specific person based readings for $25 available. All right, so let's just get right into your reading. Pile one, why did your person stand you up? So you guys were drawn to the Prehnite with Epidote. I'll just put that over here, y'all. Let's find out the overall energy here. We have drastic with extreme, harsh, cutoff, single with currently available in status, and then we also have receipts. For you specifically, I do feel like this was, I don't think I'm seeing like it's like the message was read, but it was never responded to. I feel like they made plans with you, and specifically for this pile, they didn't follow up with you. Like you may have sent them a message like, hey, are we still on for tonight? What's going on here? Blah, blah, blah. You could tell that they read it somehow or that they seen the message, but they never responded. Something really going on with the single thing here. I'm not picking up on a lot of energy that you were ghosted or you were stood up in favor of being with someone else. I feel like the single status here has a lot to do with it. Let's find out what happened here. Let's get some more information. Of course, we're going to delve into it. What happened here? Why did pile one get stood up by their person? Seven of Cups in reverse. So there has nothing to do with another option. King of Wands in reverse. Okay. Something about, I'm feeling a commitment phobe here with you guys, pile one. Seven of Cups in reverse. And then we also have the King of Wands. There's an energy here, pile one, with you and your person and your connection with them specifically, where and this is King of Wands in reverse, not Knight of Wands. Something happened with their confidence level. Something with the Seven of Cups in reverse too. Let me find out more, because a lot of the times the Seven of Cups in the upright position can talk about confusion. Help me clarify Seven of Cups in reverse here, please. I'm not picking up on the energy that you were stood up because they wanted to be with somebody else. That's not it. What happened? What's the Seven of Cups here for? Wow. Queen of Swords in reverse. Nine of Wands. Page of Swords, and then the Ace of Cups. Yeah. The Nine of Wands is like resilience, right? So I'm feeling like this Queen of Swords in reverse, I feel like that's an actual person. Not an energy that your person is in, pile one, but I feel like this Queen of Swords, like the feminine energy in their life, that's very cold, very calculating, very manipulating, that has caused a lot of, with the Nine of Wands, it's kind of like the weary warrior. Like your person has had, I mean, they've built up a lot of resilience because of this Queen of Swords in reverse energy. Now, it doesn't have to be a specific person. It could just be an energy that your person battles with. It could, with other people, right? It could just be, that could be the energy that they battle in. But for a lot of you, I feel like there's something having to do here. This could be an ex, could be a mother figure. It could just be the types of feminine energies that they tend to come into contact with. I'm hearing they're battle weary when it comes to romance. They were interested in a new beginning with you in this connection, with the Ace of Cups here and the Page of Swords. And actually with the Page of Swords coming out with the Ace of Cups, you guys, this is kind of letting me know they may be watching your social media or something, like watching you from afar. You guys, they're aware, obviously, of what they did. They're aware. And they're hoping for another chance, is what I'm getting for some of you. They're hoping for another chance. They're watching your social media to see if maybe, you know, because of what they did, if you might be on to something new or starting something new with someone else. But they're also doing that with the intention to see if they still have a chance. Of course, I am going to pick up on, you know, maybe like messages directly from them to you regarding this situation. But if you're wondering on their end if it's over, I'm not picking up on their energy. I actually feel like they're watching your social media somehow, and I don't want, you know, it doesn't matter if you got them blocked or whatever. It doesn't matter if you got them blocked. You know, there's ways that you can, you know, there's ways, okay? Yeah, we're going to delve into more about the why, and I feel it has something to do with maintaining a single life. I feel, especially with this King of Wands in reverse, you got a commitment phobe on your hands, pile one. That's why your person ghosted you. Ghosted. That's why they stood you up and ghosted you, was because they could actually see this connection going somewhere. Okay? And drastic, like they shut it off. That's self-sabotage largely is what's coming through, okay? They are saying, like, for them to just drop you, to set up plans with you and make plans and get you all excited and stuff, and then just to not show up. Something either did come up, but I feel like it was more coming from a space of their own fears. That King of Wands in reverse is really, to me, in this context of this reading, is talking about something shook their confidence levels. And that's largely why they didn't show up. What's receipts here for? I don't know. I'm hearing performance issues. I don't know if, you know, I don't know. I'm hearing issues with performance for some of you with the King of Wands being in reverse. You can kind of put that however you see it fit. But, you know, maybe they had something come up where if you guys had a date, they had some financial issues come through, and maybe it was something more along the lines of they didn't have the money to pay for the date. You know, I'm hearing like performance issues, that you could translate that over to physical intimacy issues. you know, confidence levels in that area, or confidence levels in paying for the date or something like that. Something with confidence levels, something affected their confidence levels about performing whatever it was that the two of you had a date set up for. Okay, either they didn't have the money to pay for it, and or there was something affecting their ability that they feel to perform in the bedroom. Okay, what else do we have going on here? What's up with receipts? And then the Hanged Man wanted to come out with receipts. Why is receipts here in terms of why pile one's person stood him up? Proof of what? Ooh, well. Them keeping their plans with you, you would have seen something that would have put something into it. You would have seen things from a different perspective. That in a not so flattering way for them. With the Hanged Man here, you would have seen proof. You would have gotten a different perspective of things. With the Nine of Pentacles here in reverse, the Nine of Pentacles in the upright position typically talks about somebody that's happily single and stuff like that. And there's some question here. We did, like I said, I was kind of picking up on there may be a third party energy here. Like I said, I was kind of picking that up on a little bit. The fact that we have single and current status available here is letting me know, even if there is third party energy, this isn't someone this person is actually with. Okay, there may have been a threat of, you know, maybe an ex like just popping up or something like that, or, you know, something like your person, especially with that Nine of Wands energy that showed up earlier. Your person could have been having their guard up and maybe kind of going through a battle with an ex at the time. And I don't know, something, I almost feel like a protective energy. I don't know. It's weird, you guys, with receipts. But it's like they ghosted and or stood you up because you would have seen something from a different perspective. You would have, well, let's find out what the Nine of, why is the Nine of Pentacles in reverse here in regards to receipts? It's someone they're trying to drop the burden on. Okay, so this is so weird. Okay. It's weird that we had the Nine of Pentacles. So this might be letting, okay, seeing things from a different perspective. This may have caused you to question whether or not this person really was single or not, okay? Whatever it was that they thought, like if the two of you would have kept your appointment or kept your date or kept your plans or whatever. I said appointment. Your date or your plans, okay? I am picking up on heavy, and X would have popped up kind of an energy, okay? I'm hearing shoe fly shoe. With Three of Swords in reverse here, that's letting me know this person, this isn't anyone that they still have an emotional attachment to or a mental attachment to. It's something from the past that keeps popping up, okay? It's weird. It is weird that we have this Nine. That might be because maybe your person does see themselves as single and available. They are wanting you to know that, okay? What they're not, it's the other person. The other person doesn't see your person. There's a heavy third party vibes in this, okay? Pile one, heavy third party vibes. Your person sees himself as single. The third party doesn't, okay? And so your person is trying to get rid of the third party. They've been trying to get rid of the third party, I'm hearing. There's no attachment. Your person has no attachment to the third party mentally, you know, I'm not saying physically, okay? Mentally and emotionally, there's none of that there. But a large part of the reason why they ghosted, I feel, has something to do with, you know, both. I'm feeling both. Has to do with a possible ex just popping up. If this was like, if you were to go to their home, an ex popping up, just, you know, making things awkward, making things weird, or starting stuff. Again, it could be something where if it has nothing to do with third party, which is heavily dominant in this reading, I am picking up on the energy. It could be something, like I said, about performance. It could be all of this stuff. I feel like it's more than one thing. I feel like it was a culmination of things that hit it all together, okay? Definitely with receipts here, whatever the situation, whether a third party is involved or not, something was happening with your person where you were going to possibly get proof of something going on with them, that you were going to get a different perspective of, whether it was their finances, whether it was, you know, something going on with, you know, someone else, you know, another romantic interest or past romantic interest or something like that. Okay. Let's get messages from them to you, and we're going to close it out there. You guys, be sure that you are smashing that like button for me if this is resonating. Comment below. Let me know what pile you picked to let me know how it resonated. Let me know what you thought. And then if you haven't subscribed yet, y'all, become part of the family. I love it over here. Look at that. It says, I compare others to you. Okay. But let me finish my spiel real quick. Hit that notification bell too, so that you don't miss an upload, okay? Direct messages from pile one's person to pile one. I just heard they got nothing on you. If there's a third party in this situation, you guys, it's like they got nothing on you. I'm hearing they would have rather been with you. That lets me know they didn't want to. They didn't want to stand you up. It wasn't something they wanted to do. It was something that they felt needed to be done. Now, I don't know why, if they stood you up and okay, so that's for those of you where they may have canceled on you last minute. They didn't want to, okay? For those of you where you were literally stood up, it was a no call, no show. It's like they didn't want to do that either, but it's like they didn't know what else to do, okay? It's like they would have rather have been with you. Let's get a couple more. What are your messages to pile one? Yeah, see? They wanted to see you. They did. And then it says, I would do it all again. Meaning, it's like, yeah, they feel bad for the way things happen, but it was like, I feel like they had to pick the lesser of two evils here. It was like either, you know, they cancel, either they keep the plans they have with you and you get thrown into the middle of this, whatever was going on at the time, and, or, you know, you, if it has something to do with their finances or whatever, it was like they felt like they did the best thing. You know, they had to pick the lesser of the two evils, and the lesser of the two evils to them was ditching their plans with you, although they really did want to keep their plans with you. I'm hearing they would have rather have been with you. They wanted to be with you, but something was popping off, okay? Because I would do it all over again means like, yes, they would, you know, they would do it again, because I feel like you would have been put into a situation, like whatever happened as a result of, you know, like say if they ghosted you and you blocked them, it was like, you know, I feel like if they would, the only thing they might redo is like if they haven't even message you, if they did a no call, no show, I think what they would do differently is they would probably at least cancel plans on you, give you the decency of being like, hey, you know, not tonight or whatever. But they wouldn't take back canceling the plans. They would do that again, because there's something about it. And why would you do it all over again? I'm going to clear that because I'm nosy. I'm going to clarify that because I am nosy, but I have a feeling it is because it was like, I feel there's a sense of you're something. They were protecting themselves, protecting you. I don't know what it was, but why would you do it all over again? Why would you do it all over again? We got Ace of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands in reverse, the Ace of Swords in reverse. They feel like had they done it differently, had you guys went through with your plans, it would have ended things anyway. Something would have happened and you may have walked away. I feel like there was some drama that happened that your person did not want you to be a part of. And that's what it was. I feel like something went down. Something happened, something went down that your person did not want you to see, pile one. Why is the Lovers here? Yeah, and that was a choice. It's like, that's the choice that they made. They would do it all over again. They would cancel plans with you again. Interesting. Not because like I said, it had nothing to do with them choosing somebody over you. That's not the energy I'm picking up on here. That's not it at all. I just feel something went down, pile one. They were trying to keep you out of, okay? but I miss seeing you. It's like, yeah, they would have rather have been with you, okay? I compare others to you. So if you're thinking like, you know, was there someone else that they wanted to be with more than me? No, that's not it at all. And in fact, you know, for those of you that know it's a third party situation, like a specific third party, it's like they got nothing on you, okay? I'm hearing that song. I can't remember who sang it. They got nothing. Oh, Bruno Mars. And I can't remember who the other person was. They got nothing on you, baby. They got nothing on you. Anyway, pile one, thank you so much for spending some time with me today. I'm going to go ahead and close out your reading here. I will see you at your next video. Bye. Pile two, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Michelle. We are back with another specific person pick a card reading. So whomever you have on your mind, I am going to gear it more towards romantic connections, but you just put the energy anywhere you see fit, okay? Just keep in mind this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave behind anything that doesn't. And if you want to book a personal private reading with me where I am tapping in exclusively to you and your specific person's energy and your connection with them and your union with them, just check the description box below for booking details. I have a lot of $25 readings available. And if you want a specific reading like this where you want me to go into why your person, you know, either canceled plans with you last minute without much of an explanation, or, you know, just straight up stood you up with no call, no show or whatever, and you want me to, you know, tap into your guys' that energy specifically, I would recommend getting the 3 questions reading for a specific person. And then, you know, you can ask as many questions, you can ask up to 3 questions, you know, including why did they stand you up, right? Okay, let's get into it. Pile 2, you were drawn to the Rainbow Moonstone. Not a lot of rainbow flash in this one, but it is what it is. Okay, let's find out, why did your person stand you up? We got access granted, social media, fake profile hiding, cleansing. We got children and magnetic. Let's get some more energy here. Actually, what I want to do, yeah, we'll stick to this one. Okay. Why did pile 2's person stand pile 2 up? Three of Wands in reverse, which is literally like not seeing a future. Not seeing how things are going to move forward. Not seeing how this is going to work out. Yeah, that's the overall energy about why they ghosted you. Not ghosted. This is why did they stand you up? Why did they cancel plans? They didn't see a future with this connection. And I should have put I should have put a disclaimer and a trigger warning during the intro of this reading. But this, yeah. Hopefully this isn't going to be too triggering. Hopefully you're asking about somebody you don't have too much of a history with. But why is children, and we got King of Wands energy here. You guys, I'm picking up on somebody that had that knows they can exercise a lot of options. Let's see, pile. Why is I'm not gonna say no, I'm not gonna say it like that. Let's see, children. Why is children here with why did pile 2 get stood up by pile 2's by their person, the person on their mind? Maybe it has something to do with one of you wanting kids and the other not. Yeah, okay. It's like your vision for the future didn't line up with their vision for the future. Children may have had something to do with it, whether you had children or don't want children, or you do want children or something, okay? There's something like that in there. Children has something to do with why you got stood up, though, and it has something about your person's vision of the future of the connection and why there is no. They don't see a connection moving forward because there's something having to do with kids, okay? Whether you have kids and they don't like kids, or they have kids and you don't like kids, or you want kids and they don't want any more, something like that, okay? For most of you, I'm hearing it has something to do with you wanting kids and them not wanting kids, or you having kids and them not wanting to take on or like to be a step parent or something like that. Okay, but again, put that where it, roles could be reversed and stuff like that. Children are a big reason why, though, you got stood up. What's magnetic here? Because with the 4 of Cups, it's that this is their energy towards children. They don't want it. They don't want kids, or they don't, and this is so mean, but this is literally the message that's coming through. It's like they either don't want kids or they don't want to be like a step parent to your kids, or any kids for that matter. It's just they don't want to be a step kid. They don't want to be a step parent, okay, to anybody else's kids, all right? Why is access granted here? Maybe they peeped something on your social media pile too. Maybe they saw pictures of you and your kids or something like that. I don't know. That caused them to like, no, that's not what I want. Why is access granted here? We got, something they saw online. 5 of Cups in reverse. I just heard, I'm not going there. We got 5 of Cups in reverse. We got 5 of Cups reversed, and then we got the 5 of Swords. It was instant. It was like, no, block. I'm not doing that. I'm not going there. This could also be talking about, no, it's not so much about hiding their intentions. I don't know if they, no, I'm not even picking up they told you they wanted more kids. I don't even know if you guys got to that point of talking or even talked about kids or wanting kids or something like that. But something they saw online, pile 2. And I feel like it has something to do with your kids or you wanting kids. And they were just like, no, that's not what I want. I don't want that for my future. That's not the path I want to take. And they just, with cleansing here, it was just decided for whatever reason, I'm done with this connection, because they don't see a future in it. Yeah, with Knight of Swords, it was a quick decision. It was like that. Wow. What's magnetic here for? What's magnetic here for? with magnetic, because here is, I'm seeing this person being pulled away, right? And with, that's interesting, because I don't normally read like this, but I did with this, what I'm seeing this, and I literally, that's why I had to look, because I was, oh, unexplainable pull, can't resist, and then next to children, right? It's like if you have kids, it's like they didn't want to be with someone where your attention is constantly being pulled towards your kids and not them. Okay. Or if you don't have kids and you want kids, it was, it's like your attention is always going to be pulled towards wanting kids or wanting more kids or something like that. Like your attention, they didn't see a future, because it's like your attention would always be pulled towards kids in some way, shape, or form, whether your own or wanting some. Okay, pretty straightforward. So what we're going to do now, you guys, and I knew this wasn't going to be a very long reading, but what we're going to do is we're going to pick up on some direct messages from them to you. But while we're doing that, pile 3, be sure that you are smashing that like button for me. It's a wonderful way to energetically donate to the channel. Subscribe, become part of the family, and make sure you're hitting that notification bell so you don't miss an upload. Comment below, let me know what you thought too. Let me know what pile you picked and how it resonated. Let's see, what messages do you have for pile 3? Why did you stand pile 3 up? What messages do you have for pile 3? They said I'd do it all. They have no regrets, okay? They don't regret standing you up at all. What a jerk. Like, whatever they did, whether they canceled last minute, okay, maybe your person did at least have the decency to just cancel with you last minute. Maybe they didn't give you an explanation, but they just canceled plans. But regardless of whether they canceled or just did a no call, no show, it's like they have no regrets. They wouldn't do anything differently. Okay, I don't know why this happened. Give me one more. Give me one more. Interesting. It's like, I don't know why this happened, and I want to tell you how I feel. I'm almost getting the sense of them wanting to tell you off. You know what, you guys? I just think they have an animosity towards, because I'm picking up for a lot of you, you may already have kids. And they kind of have like not a sore spot. They have what do they call that? A really bad taste in their mouth about being step parents. That's what I'm picking up on. I don't know if you told them like your kids come first, or your kids will always come first, or something like that, and they didn't like the sound of that. Something about what you said on social media, or what you said to them about kids, right? And how kids come first or something. They don't like the idea of coming second. They don't like that idea. And I feel like they almost wanted to call you out on it, but I'm like, this almost gives me, you guys, I hope your person doesn't have kids and is having this kind of energy towards somebody else that has kids, because that sounds selfish as hell. Oh my gosh. But your person could very well just be somebody that doesn't have kids and doesn't want kids, and also doesn't want to be, a step parent to anybody else's kids, or that's just the energy they're in. Yeah, I'm hearing no regrets. They do it all over again. Ugh, yuck. All right, pile 2. I'm going to close your reading there. I hope that it resonated. Again, thank you so much or pile 3. You pile 3 or pile 2? Pile 2, my bad. Sorry if I called you pile 3. You're pile 2. There might be some messages for you in pile 3, because I think I may have called you pile 3 a few times. My bad. Anyway, pile 2. Thank you for hanging out with me today. I will see you guys at your next video. Bye. Hi, Pile 3, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Michelle. We are back with another specific person pick a card reading. So whomever you have on your mind, I am going to gear this more towards a romantic connection, but just put the energy however you see fit. It doesn't have to be romantic, but that is going to be the context that I will be reading within, okay? Keep in mind, you guys, it's a general reading, so take what resonates, leave behind anything that doesn't. If you want me to tap in exclusively into you and your person's energy, and then the energy of the connection and union with them, especially if maybe you want me to tap in specifically into this type of reading. Like today, what we're focusing on is why did you get stood up? So this is going to be specifically for those of you that had plans with someone who stood you up, okay? For those of you that like where they did a no call, no show, but even if they canceled last minute, but maybe didn't give you like any kind of an explanation, that's what we're going to hit on. And if you want me to tap in specifically into why they stood you up, you can get, I would recommend the $25 reading. It's the 3 questions reading, and then we can delve more deeper into, you know, why they stood you up specifically in terms of, you know, exclusive energy readings. Okay, you guys picked the Amazonite Palm Stone. That's the one you were drawn to. Let's get the overall energy about why you were stood up. We got Divine Masculine, Waves, Come Together. Okay, so I keep forgetting to do the disclaimer. This is probably going to be, you know, especially if this is someone you have feelings for, it can be something that's a little bit more triggering, okay? So just keep that in mind, because I am not trying to complicate or worsen, you know, your healing journey. But for those of you, like, energies that come out here, I feel like you are already intuitively know, you're just looking for confirmation, okay? Pile 3, I do feel specifically the reason why you were stood up, the reason why you were canceled with last minute, or they did a no call, no show, is because they reconciled with someone, an ex, okay, because here we got reconciliation, soul contract, spiritual union, and this is with Waves. This is, I feel like this is someone from their past that they've been off and on again, right? And that's why they canceled plans with you, or they just completely stood you up, was because they chose to spend that time with someone else, okay? And it was with Divine Masculine here. Yeah, I wouldn't call it Divine Masculine, but this is letting me know this is the male the masculine energy that's doing this, right? They're the ones that cancel plans. What that could also mean, like, you know, whoever they cancel plans with you, whether they are male or female, that the person they cancel plans on you for, that person is in they're also in their masculine energy. So Pile 3, what that's letting me know is that if you know for a fact that your person is a quote unquote divine masculine, and you know you're the divine feminine, and I'm not saying they ditched you for someone of the same sex, although there's nothing wrong with that if they did. You would know that, right? What this is letting me know is they ditched you for somebody who's in the same energy as what they're in, which there's no polarity. This is why them and this person are always back and forth, because there's no polarity there. Okay, so yeah, they ditched you in favor of someone from their past that they reconciled with, but it's not going to be a happy union long term, because I'm seeing where there's, you know, they're connecting with somebody that maybe should be in their divine feminine, but they're not. They're in their masculine energy, and so they're button heads. Okay, it's not a happy union. It's not going to be long term anyway. We're going to delve more into it, though. What's going on with Divine Masculine? Why is that energy here? What is Divine Masculine energy here for why Pile 3 got stood up? Yeah, okay. It is. It's, okay. The person that you were stood up for is not somebody, they're not warm, they're not, I'm not even hearing they're fun, okay? They're not warm, they're not fuzzy, there's nothing, Queen of Swords energy. And the Queen of Swords energy in and of itself isn't bad, right? But sword, so sword translate into air energy, which the air element is masculine energy. But, you know, I mean, divine feminines we all have inner masculine, inner feminine, no matter male or female, no matter if we're divine feminine or divine masculine, we have some measure of both. You know, for those of us that are divine feminines, we have more divine feminine energy, you know, and not as much masculine energy. That's what creates the polarity between divine masculines and divine feminines, right? So, the other person that they reunited with is in a Queen of Swords energy. So, you know, yeah, somebody that's very smart, very intelligent, can see things very clearly, but not the warmest of personalities, okay? And they are they're operating primarily out of their own inner masculine energy. And so, that's just letting me know, though, the divine masculine, that they're letting me know they spent time with someone. Anyway, we'll get past that. What's waves here for? Okay, with the devil here. Especially with soul contract, this could be talking about a karmic situation. The devil could also be talking about addiction. This could be somebody that maybe, you know, I don't know if your person has addictions, pile 3, like if your person has a legitimate addiction to something, whether it's substance abuse, alcohol abuse, you know, sex addiction or whatever, but they stood you up because I feel like they were spending time with somebody that was in this, they activated or triggered this addictive energy in your person. Okay, with waves here. This is emotions coming and going. It's toxic, okay? The dynamic of this connection they have with this person is very toxic. Possibly even enables addiction. And with this Queen of Swords coming out in the upright position, this person, this feminine, knows what they're doing. They may even use addiction to, you know, influence your person. What is come together here for? Is there anything? Well, let's see if there's anything else that wants to come out about waves. Or no, let's clarify the devil. I want to clarify the devil real quick. Let's help me with clarify the devil energy in terms of waves. Oh, yeah. We got the Temperance in reverse. Yes. And then we had what came down there? The Fool in reverse. Yeah, it's a very toxic dynamic between them and this other person. Temperance in reverse. We got Sagittarius energy, Aquarius, and then Capricorn energy showing up here. 7 of Wands and yeah. This person, this feminine that's primarily operating out of their masculine energy. I'm surprised the Queen of Swords didn't show up in reverse for this, because it's very, that energy, I mean, almost picking up that this person knows exactly what buttons to push, what to say, to get their way with your person, pile 3. Yeah, with the Fool in, your person didn't stand a chance. For instance, if your person has a substance abuse, that's what they used, yeah, your person had plans with you, and maybe your person let this other person know that, your person had standing plans. Maybe they didn't say it was with you, but, they knew exactly what to say to get them to cancel the plans or not show up with the plans with you or something like that. Okay, I feel heavy emphasis on addiction here. Addiction meaning, in it, like I said, it doesn't have to be substance or alcohol. It could be something sexual, you know what I mean? But yeah, let's find out what's going on with coming together. Other than it was just, I mean, I could just be outright saying, yeah, they were united with somebody they already knew, somebody from their past. What's come together here for? Two of Swords with the Page of Swords. actually battled with that, you guys. They had a hard time with that. With the Two of Swords there, they had a hard time. They had a hard time making that decision. And for those of you that were they no called, no showed, I feel like they just I'm almost picking up on this energy like they didn't want to cancel. That there is that energy coming out like they didn't want to cancel. Why is the Page of Swords here? Yeah, they didn't want to cancel the plans they had with you. But whoever this other person was that influenced them to do that had something, a very magnetic pull, very magnetic pull. I'm not picking up it's something where your person has anything. I'm not picking up on like an emotional attachment or anything like that. Like I said, it has something to do with an addiction that your person has. And whoever came in and influenced them to cancel their plans with you played on that addiction. Okay. They did not want to cancel plans with you, though. They were kind of I'm hearing grappling. They were grappling on that the entire time. Interesting. Why did the Page of Swords come out? What does the Page of Swords have to do with coming together? The word that's wanting to come through. We got the Five of Cups in reverse, and then we got the Four of Swords in reverse. Fuck, I just lost it. They tried to resolve it. They tried to figure out a way where they could have both. That they were trying to figure out a way where they could, you know, do whatever it was that this other person was wanting to do, and then also, you know what I mean? But I just feel like something just they didn't want to sacrifice their plans with you. That was not their intention. They were trying to figure out a way where, you know, they could basically do both. And that's not the way it happened. It just didn't turn out that way. Anything else about why pile 3's person did that to pile 3? This is someone that they've known for quite a while. Could be an Aquarius, that past person that was coming up in as Queen of Swords energy. They could be an Aquarius. I just see them dangling a carrot. Dangling in a carrot, like an addiction, something they were addicted to. Let's get messages from them to you, from your person to you. While we're getting these messages out, pile 3, make sure that you are smashing that like button for me. It's a wonderful way to energetically donate to the channel. Also, be sure to comment below. Let me know what pile you picked. Let me know how it resonated. Let me know what you thought. I love reading your guys' comments, and I engage as much as I can. And then also, if you haven't subscribed, you guys, come on, you know, be part of the fam here. Go ahead and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss an upload. All right, let's get some messages from pile 3's person to pile 3. What messages do you have for pile 3 regarding why you ghosted them? Not ghosted, why you stood them up? What messages do you have for pile 3 about why you stood them up? Why you canceled plans? I wish I could take back my words. There is some regret here coming from your person, pile 3. There is some regret. I would do it all again. Huh. Okay. Let's get one more. I want you so badly. don't know. I want to start over. Okay, what I'm picking up here with I would do it all again is this is coming more from a place of self-awareness. Your person is very cognizant of the fact that they got a problem, because the heavy on the addiction issue coming through. They got a problem. Substance abuse or not, they realize, like, so there is a degree of regret on how they handled the situation. They wish they could have handled it better than what they did. But they're also realizing they're very sober in the fact of, like, I got a problem. Like, it's not I would do it all over again, as in, like, there's no regrets there. I am picking up on there is regrets, but they're also saying, you know, if that same situation comes up, like if they were to make plans with you again in the future, and then the same thing happened where this person comes, you know, a third party or somebody comes dangling whatever that addictive substance is, you know, they're being very straightforward and saying, I have a problem. I would probably do it again. Not because I want to, but because it's almost like that devil energy. They're feeling bound. Like they know they would do it all over again. They would. Not because they wanted to, but just because that's the nature of that addiction that they have, right? I feel there's a lot of things here that I don't know if you know about a lot of what goes on in their life. It's like I want to start over. The energy I'm picking up here is I feel like there are some things that they feel like they should have said to you. They would have done things differently. I do feel that in terms of, like, you know, maybe they would have been more upfront about what it was they were struggling with. They would have been more upfront about their past and things like that. And now with where they're at, it's like, I don't know how to feel in terms of, and then it says, I want you so badly. So the desire for you is still there, pile 3. They don't know how to feel because it's like, I feel like there's the dynamic because they canceled plans on you last minute, maybe without, I feel like you didn't get it. Well, that's the point of being stood up, and that's why you're here, is to find out why. Even if they canceled you, right? Even if they canceled and told you, hey, not tonight or whatever, there's still an energy here. They didn't give you an explanation. And because they canceled last minute on you, you know, without an explanation, or they just straight up did a no call, no show, that they know that shifted the dynamic of this connection, right? And with the devil energy showing up, you know, clarifying waves here, they know that they self-sabotaged it. They know that. And I feel like that shift in the dynamic may have, I don't know if you blocked them. I don't know if you told them, like, I don't want to do this anymore. You know, I don't know if you ended things, pile 3, or whatever it is. But it's like they don't know how to feel about the outcome of them essentially, like, standing you up and ghosting you, right? But they do want you to know they do have regrets. There are some things they would have done differently here. They still have desire for you. And now that, you know, we've seen a lot of the energy that came out, yeah, it's like they did kind of ghost you to be with someone else, but it's not the someone else. It wasn't because of a reunion with somebody. It was because of there was something that person had. Okay, it wasn't a happy reunion. It wasn't anything like that. It was like this person came over with an addictive substance, or they played on, maybe your person has a sexual addiction or something like that. They played on your person's addiction big time. That's why you got stood up. It has nothing to do, I'm not picking up on, you know, I'm not picking up on an emotional attachment. Okay, I'm picking up on an addictive one, whatever that may be. Okay, pile 3. We're going to go ahead and end it there. Thanks again for spending the time with me, you guys. I will see you at your next video. Bye, pile 3.